bit of time, so I decided to do a video about femininity that I promised you guys about. I know that I promised you a few videos, just that I'm not getting enough time to do them all at once, but I'm going to try. So today's video is about femininity and about the things that we can avoid from Leah and the things that we can learn from Queen Vashti. Leah, guys, is a woman from the Bible, same as Queen Vashti. They are both women from the Bible. So I'm going to be teaching you guys a bit of some things about the two women, and I'm also going to be explaining what femininity is, or how I understand femininity. So according to my own understanding, it could be different from somebody else. Just according to my own understanding, femininity is the act of being a woman. I don't know if that makes any sense. Is the act of being a woman, is the act of understanding your womanhood, who you are as a woman, and the things that you should do as a woman. And again, I also think that femininity is not a one-size-fits-all type of thing. So the way that I am as a woman may be different from somebody else, or some other woman, the way that she is as a woman. So we're not supposed to be acting the same way, or being feminine the same way. For example, I know that I'm loud. I'm loud when I speak. I don't have like a soft voice, so my voice is just naturally loud. So maybe some other woman or some other people may see that as being like masculine or anything like that. It's not. It's just how I am. But some other woman may be soft, like she has a soft tone voice, and that's who she is as a woman. So femininity is how, as women, how we embrace our womanhood, how we behave, how we carry ourselves, all of those things. So let me talk about Udia and Queen Vashti. I think I shared with you guys a little bit about Leah. So Leah found herself in a marriage that was not meant for her. It was the guy that wanted to marry her was interested in her sister, not her. So the things that we can avoid, things that we can learn to avoid from Leah, is that as women we need to learn how to speak for ourselves. We don't need to necessarily be aggressive when we are communicating our feelings as women. I honestly think that Leah could have stood up for herself in that situation. She could have told her father, Uguti, no, this man, Jacob, which is Jacob, he did not come here for me. She had the whole 7 years. She had the whole 7 years to speak up for herself and tell her father that I'm not okay with this marriage. I'm not okay with this arrangement that is happening here. But she kept quiet. And I think that is one of the things that we can avoid as women. We need to learn how to speak for ourselves. We need to learn how to stand up for ourselves. There's this thing that I use, that I'm still training myself to how to communicate my standards. I call it time, tone, and logic. So I think that's what we need to use as women. We need to find the perfect timing, just find the perfect timing on how you communicate your standards, on how you communicate your feelings. And tone, don't be aggressive, don't be what's the word? Just don't be aggressive. You don't have to be aggressive for people to listen to you. And again, be logical. Just make sense. Make sure that whatever that you are communicating to people, it makes sense. And again, I think that we should also avoid to put ourselves in relationships that are just beneath us. Like, if you love yourself as a woman, we're going back to self-love again. If you love yourself as a woman, you should make sure that your femininity is not affected. Because if you find yourself in a relationship that is not meant for you, your femininity is definitely going to be affected, because now you have to turn into something that you're not. Yeah, those are things that we need to avoid from those are the things that we can learn to avoid from Leah. Coming back to Queen Vashti, I love her. She's one of my role models. So Queen Vashti, what happened was she was married to a king, and there was this one particular day. So the king got drunk with his friends, and because Queen Vashti she was beautiful. She was, the way that the Bible describes her, she was the most beautiful woman. So the king requested her to come and model or parade in front of him and his friends, and she said, no, I'm not gonna come. And I think in those days it was very wrong to disagree with the king, but she disagreed, because now the king was asking her to come and show her beauty. I'm sure she knew that she was beautiful, but she said, yeah, and also she knew that she was married to the king. She said, even if I am your wife, I'm supposed to, we're supposed to work together, but this for me is just not working for me. So she said, no, I'm not coming. And because the king, I think he was not used to people saying no to him, so he ordered Queen Esther to leave the palace. And what we can learn from her is that she didn't fight. She didn't question why, because she knew why she was leaving. She didn't question why she was leaving. She left with her dignity. She left with the self-worth. She left with her self-respect. And I think those are the things that we should learn from Queen Vashti, is that we should never, in any situation, put our self-worth or our self-respect at last. I don't know. We should never allow other people to come and tell us how we should behave. She left everything. She left the palace. She left all the glitz and the glamours of the palace, but she left with her self-worth and her self-respect. So she chose herself. I think those are the most important things that we should have as women, is to choose ourselves in all situations, whether it's in your workplace, whether it's in your relationship, whether it's with your family. Just make sure that if a person is forcing you to disregard your self-worth or disregard your self-respect, then they should not be in your life, period. They are not, they don't deserve to be in your life. So those are the things that we can learn from Queen Esther. And again, guys, as women, I think it's important for us to embrace our femininity. I think femininity is a beautiful thing. I'm still learning it myself. There's so many things that I'm still learning, and so many improvements that I still need to make on myself. But I'm proud of the work that I've done already. And I also think that if you don't have any role models as a woman, you should read the Bible. There are so many role models that I have from the Bible, like Ruth, the Proverbs 31 woman, Esther. I'm still going to learn more. So yeah, guys, it's important as women for us to just go back into just being women, empowered women. That's the way I'm looking for, empowered women. And yeah, that's the video, guys, that I wanted to make. And yeah, it's pretty cold today, so I know I look like a cat, but yeah, anyway, she's my mom's jersey. She's gonna kill me, but it's fine. So guys, yeah, that is the video that I wanted to make. I'm gonna try to make more videos. I know that I promise you guys that I'm gonna make more videos. It's just that sometimes the time is just not on my side, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna think about another topic that I'm gonna discuss on my next video. And yeah, guys,